Hey guys, Jake here. I've been thinking, I want to print ABS, but I also want it to be cool in my room. So what I've been doing is thinking of a way where I could protect the front of the Craftbot from air getting in, just from the wind draft and stuff like that. So what I've been doing is making up a mock-up plan of what I'm going to do to cover this up. I'm going to make sort of a door mechanism, but it will be more of an attachment, and later on I will put hinges on it to make it better, but for right now I am just doing this. So what I did was I went to Menards or Home Depot and I picked up some plexiglass. This is acrylic plexiglass, and right now it looks all foggy because I have still all the clearness, the clear stuff on it to protect it, or sorry, the plastic stuff on it to protect it. You're going to want to pick up a plexiglass acrylic cutter, and you can pick this up at any home improvement store for about $5, so it's not really that expensive. And the next thing you're going to want to do is print off some of these brackets. I made these brackets, I 3D modeled them and printed them off, and as you can see, we can grab this one right here. You can see it's just a corner bracket with a cutout for a magnet. So let's get into that. First of all, I'll show you the 3D model, and then we'll go from there. So after you've printed off the 3D brackets, you're going to want to start measuring out the size of plexiglass that you need. I'm going to start calling it acrylic, actually. So the size of acrylic that you will need, and how I did it is I had this ring-a-dink small Cinderella ruler here that would just not do the job. So if you have a L ruler, that would be perfect. Otherwise, what you can do is you can just line this up with a Craftbot and lay the tape down according to the edges of your bot. So once you have that done, you want to go ahead and lay some masking tape out or some measurement mark. I did masking tape because it creates a little bevel and it will be easy to ride along when we actually cut it. So I have never cut acrylic before, nor have I used this tool, so wish me luck. And let's go ahead and do it. So you do want to make sure you go all the way through the whole board, because you're going to have to bend it to crack it. And if there's a spot, even though you're not going to use this part over here, you're going to want to create a line that goes all the way across just so it will snap. Again, don't cut towards yourself unless you're me. Alright, once you feel like you have a good enough dent made, I guess, scratch made in it, go ahead and put it on the edge of a table and go ahead and try cutting it. Try breaking it. Now, if you guys have a straight edge, I definitely recommend using it because this is not easy. This is not easy. Even with the tool, it feels like it's just not doing anything. So we'll try it out. So it doesn't. So that worked. That worked. Success! So go ahead and break this piece off. Don't need it. And then that does not feel like it's breaking. Let's go ahead and try some more. It broke. Yes. Alright. So it's fairly straight, sort of-ness. But that's alright. Like I said, it's our first time. And we can always try it again. So now that you have your acrylic cut, you can go ahead and use the 3D printed corner brackets that I provided. And it has a cut out in the middle here to put a triangle magnet. So this magnet does fit, you just have to pressure fit it. And I did that for a reason. I did that so you wouldn't have to glue it in there. So if you want, you could either make your own or something like that, and you could actually glue it in there, but it is not necessary. So we'll go ahead and snap this in here. There we go. So check that out. Looks pretty good, if I might say. So now we'll go ahead and put them on the corners here. So now it's time to put the door on. So let's go ahead and grab it. And we just place it right here. Now, mine, I need to get better magnets because the magnets I got do not have enough strength to actually clamp on to the printer without it falling. So that is what it will look like. So as I said before, you guys are going to want to get more, well, stronger magnets just because it needs to clamp on to this thin metal. I'll be doing that at a later time, but for now, I actually have a model I just made, and I'm gonna 3D print it in just a bit. But it's a bracket that will be kind of like a J-hook. It will come off here and level out right here. So basically, it will stop the acrylic from falling. So, and that will be sitting right here. Which will do its purpose. That's all I wanted it to do. But eventually I will be creating brackets for the side, and you guys can just you know, keep an eye out for that because I'll be releasing that. You do want to be careful when you drill through acrylic just because it could snap and shatter really easily. Not quite shatter, but more of like a spider web. The total cost of this print was about $15, so not bad at all. The acrylic sheet was $11. You can find a smaller sheet, I'm sure, if you try it. Other than that, I purchased the acrylic cutter, which was $5, and then obviously we printed our own brackets. So it was cheap, it was easy, and now you have a safe way to keep out the draft. So that's how you create a door for your Craftbot 3D printer. Until next time, keep on printing.